Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
Very excited today from RNA Music.
Yeah.
Your favorite mom and pop guitar shop music lesson studio deep in the heart of Texas, which is where we are.
Yeah.
And it's time for episode 306.
Yep.
I think it's 306 episodes of ASK RNA where we answer your questions. So let's get to it. How y'all like that intro?
Love
I like
it.
that bumper. There's a dog. Welcome back. Again, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Angela.
Angela Saucerus.
You're like, and this is that girl right there.
This is
she's always next to
the
me.
best part of the show right here. All right, yeah, we are here to answer your questions. Thank you guys. If this is a first time watching, I think you're going to enjoy it. Maybe. Who knows? Probably. But if you do, give us a thumbs up. Get your comment and fingers ready to ask a question for next week or leave a comment of your own on today's topics that we're going to discuss. If you're a long-time viewer, oh man, thank you guys so much for coming back. There's a select group of y'all who've been coming back for a long time now, and we appreciate you very much.
Love it.
Thumbs up this puppy and get your comment and question fingers ready.
Yeah.
And of course, if you like any
Did I kick you?
kicks in the kneecaps,
You fine.
come to the store and Angela will karate chop you right in the kneecap for
If you
free.
deserve it.
And sometimes, do I deserve it? Do I deserve a kick in the kneecap? I probably did. If you want some RNA music swaggity swag, like we don't do Patreon or membership. You can, Yet. I mean, we might. We currently don't have.
We should do like marriage counseling Patreon.
We should. It would be great. We could help some folks. I mean,
Yeah. How to build a business RNA style Patreon.
Yeah. How to not stab your husband in the neck for buying all the guitars.
Mm-hmm. How to keep your marriage stable and still buy guitars.
Ooh, that's a good one. Big Texas trucks. We don't have any of that stuff currently. You know, there's a lot of people who do.
Mm-hmm.
Support us on Patreon and, you know,
Oh.
be a member here.
How's your podcast coming?
And you'll get one little 30-second video once a week for members only. That's what I get from some of the membership things I'm in. I'm like, members only, what do you get? You get an extra video from my phone once a week saying, hey, members. And I'm like, I'm paying $5 a month extra for that. And I get a little badge. Anyways, we don't currently do that. We might.
Yeah.
But if you want to show some kind of support and you enjoy what we do, my advice is go get you a t-shirt from our Teespring down below. You get something physical. We get some cabbage. It's a win-win. Don't just give us cash because you like us.
Right.
Buy a shirt if you enjoy it. Anyways, enough of all that crapola. Let's get to the good stuff, which is questiones. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited about this one. Let's get to it. First question, Terry Starks. Hi, Terry. Hashtag Angela's Bandit. Y'all mentioned Lamar, talking about Adam Lamar from Werefoot last week. Where is Bitter Bassman? Haven't seen him in a while. Angela, is he still making goo-goo eyes at your friend? Are y'all planning on a vacation to Colorado this summer or someplace else? Hashtag KTMA. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question, Terry.
Cool.
Terry and his lovely wife made the journey to RNA Music.
They have. It was
in
nice
person.
seeing them in person.
Took a picky pick.
Yeah.
You know, showed off his sweet RNA t-shirt that he got.
That's right.
Thank you, Terry. So, we like Terry. Where is the Bitter Bassman? He's at home.
Probably
washing his tights.
Yeah. Getting his home ready to sell. Yeah.
If y'all go back, way back when we actually used to do vlogs, Saturday vlogs, I think the last vlog I did probably was, we were at Paul's house. Mm-hmm. And he's been renovating a house that he bought and with the goal of selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, that was weird.
Siri.
He said, just a second.
Just a sec. Siri's coming out of my pocket.
You need to put Siri out of your pocket before it happens again.
Shit it.
And silence your Siri.
I'm going to silence your Siri.
Silence the phones. we're in a theater.
Anyways, we're at Paul's. He's renovating his house so he can sell it. And right now the market is hot. There's a bubble that's going to pop eventually. So he's super focused on finishing the remodel of his house so he can get it on the market and sell it. And then turn around and buy another one and flip it or whatever he's going to do.
Reverse it.
Flip it and reverse it. So he's here around in town. He doesn't ever come by the shop anymore. I don't know what the matter is. You know, he could come if he wants to. I'm always here.
He's a big dork.
He's a big dork. He's busy going to Comic-Cons and...
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Something. Is he still making goo-goo eyes at your friend?
No. Again, he's a big dork. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to... That's too loud. You're drinking that too loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was
what
really...
were you gonna say?
That was really slushy.
Sorry.
And loud.
Sorry. I should have used a bottle instead of my little tiny Texas cup.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Just really...
I'm a loud drinker. Am I a loud drinker?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yes.
What about our children? Are they loud drinkers?
Yes.
Aiden's really loud.
Yeah,
like
you.
I know. I'm not that. He is way more.
That's because I got onto you when we first got married.
He didn't get onto me.
Yeah, I was just like, "Ooh, wow, you are a loud drinker, gulper, smacker." You're like,
I savor my food. I gotta go turn the air off because the air is gonna be too loud in the video. Continue on.
Loud off. Yes, well, he is no longer. No, they're no longer. Not too long after that video, actually. So, nope. Again, that's all I'm going to say about that. Are we going to go to Colorado this summer?
I don't know.
I'd like to. I'll just take the boys.
Go ahead. Please. Just you and the boys. Leave me alone in Texas. That'll be amazing.
You go when you go see Lamar.
Yeah. I am going to go down to Austin and hang out with Adam Lamar from Werefoot. Yeah. We're going to skate skateboards and watch movies and play guitar and play checkers.
Braid each other's beards.
He didn't have a beard.
Oh, that's right.
But if he had a beard, we'd braid each other's beards into Viking braids, ride skateboards and BMX bikes and
play Nintendo.
Yeah. And
you're just twisting it.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna mess it up.
I'm gonna mess you up. Get some gray in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot where we were. Bass players and relationships. Oh yeah, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. No, we're not doing any of that.
Ike wants me to come up because they are moving Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado to a bigger location.
New low.
They just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Ike is killing it at Flipside
awesome.
Music. Yeah, I'm so excited for him and proud of him. Like, look, man, because they started like nothing.
Yeah.
And now I've already expanded twice.
Stars.
They're buying his own building.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to come up. Like, hey, come up for our grand opening. I'm like, see what I can do.
Yeah.
I gotta ask the boss.
Did we just see that?
We just talked about asking and axing.
Question.
I gotta ask the boss if I can go the boss.
Yeah, not without your family. No.
Yeah, we'll all have to go up.
You're not allowed to do that.
We'll all have to go up. But they won't have to drive.
Yep.
That's a long drive. I don't know, Terry. We were gonna go to Big Bend.
Yep. Was
the original thing. So I think...
But there was too many family birthdays and celebrations going on at once.
Yeah, it's been a crazy spring. Like all of the birthdays and our anniversary and just it's been insane. So we have not had a vacation yet. It would be nice. I would like to go back to Colorado.
Yep.
I do like Colorado. It's beautiful there.
It is.
I'd like to go for a hike.
Beautiful.
So there you go, Terry. Thanks for the questions. Great questions. All right, next question. Anthony Thornhill. Hey Ryan, have you ever done a video of just your Washburns? Just my Washburns. No, actually. I have not, Anthony.
Oh.
Great question. I have been using lately one of my Washburn guitars, the Ocho, in a couple of videos, and it got brought out, I think, on the last Ask RNA, actually. when we're talking about Strat buttons. So we have a couple of like guitar collection videos out there. Like I think the last one might have been like 2019 actually. Ryan and Angela's Guitar Collection 2019 edition.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds right.
Yeah, I think so. And then we went through kind of like, hey, here's our guitars, here's our CMGs, here's my Gibson, here's our some of our, we kind of went through the collection of our personal family guitars.
Right.
I should probably update that. It hasn't been updated since then. But I have not done a video on just our Washburns. So,
yeah.
Great question. That would probably be a good thing to do. Maybe I will do that. Here they are before you now. So they're in this video. These are our Washburns up top. And I had a hook malfunction. This is Angela's little Washburn Koa. Little kind of mini like travel guitar comfort series. So Angela has an acoustic Washburn. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrics. One of them is technically Aiden's. Oh wait, we have another one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know we have another one.
We have one more.
There.
It's over there. Crap. Aiden actually has 2 Washburns. He has a little 3/4 size Super Strat looking thing. And then one of mine I actually gave to him on his birthday because it's a 2005. And Aiden is also a 2005 vintage.
He is.
So I thought that was kind of cool. He doesn't play it very much, but he said it's okay if I do. So here you go. So we have a few Washburns. I guess I could go through a video of each one specifically and talk about it maybe. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below that you would like to see the Washburn collection and hear the stories. Otherwise, you can view them in now. I don't use them in a lot of our other videos because even though we are still Washburn dealers, they don't quite make the electrics the same as they used to when I was really on the hunt for getting the Washburns. We sold a lot of their acoustic guitars since we've been dealers. So for Washburn, we particularly, when we can get them right now, we can't get anything because everybody's out of stock.
Right.
But big time Washburn acoustic retailers here, we haven't sold a lot of their electrics just because in the past several years, I haven't loved their electric offerings.
Right.
And we sell Schecters. So it's kind of like Washburn is sort of our acoustic brand and Schecter is more of our electric brand. And all the ones that I own are kind of mid-2000, like 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008-ish. That mid-2000 territory with Washburn is off the chisane. And we've got a couple of USAs and a couple of Korean ones. They were all made in Korea back then, they were great. But yeah, maybe I will. If you guys want a Washburn video, just the Washburns down below. If you would like an updated RNA Guitar Collection video of our current collection, let us know below, and I'll try to make that happen. Thank you, Anthony Thornhill. Next question, Just Fun Guitar, another fab episode by the charming Team RNA, hashtag Angela's Bandit. Let's see, where's the question? Oh, new question. What's the latest on the Gibson/Dean lawsuit? I understand it's taking place in a Texas courtroom. Take care, y'all. Okay.
I've not heard anything about that.
Yeah, interestingly enough. Now, we have been talking about Gibson a little bit the last few videos.
Right.
And, of course, like when that news first broke of Gibson suing the pants off of Dean and a bunch of other people for using their stuff, because Dean makes a Flying V and an Explorer and
big babies.
Yeah, and so that was hot news, and everybody was super ticked off at Gibson for it back then, and now everybody's in love with Gibson again. It's like, oh, that's Gibson, that's so great. And they kind of forgot about it. It did go to court. It is happening in Texas, to my knowledge, and the court date for it to like go into actual court was in April. And right now it is May 20th. I was Googling on the YouGooglizer.
Yep.
And the only thing I could find recent was from like February of this year. February 21 was the last time I could find some kind of news article about this Just Fine guitar, which is probably, if any of y'all have Googled that or are wondering what's up, I think most people have kind of forgotten about it. Because Gibson ain't bringing it back up again, because I think they got a bit of a backlash on a bit of a backlash on that whole thing. People got pissed, which they'd been better off to just like, just like sue people, but not make the video that Gibson made about, we are going to sue all of you bastards for making guitars because we made guitars first, right? That really came back and bit them in the bahoogie. And like Fender just sues people. Fender's just like, we ain't gonna make a commercial about it, we're just gonna sue you. So Fender just sues the crap out of people and doesn't advertise that they're doing it. So no one really thinks about Fender being buttholes for suing people, but they do. But nobody knows it. So, but I think it's all kind of just dried up. The last thing I found though was an article in February, and I'm going to quotation. This is on guitar.com. It says, Gibson welcomed the prospect of the case finally making it to court. Okay, so what was happening was they tried to settle out of it, and I think Dean tried to get some stuff dismissed. Yeah, anyways, quote, over the past 2 years, Gibson has made significant progress against counterfeit guitars across the globe and has settled legacy confrontations, including an offer to settle with Dean Guitars, Armadillo Co., which was declined over a year ago, the statement reads. In this case, which is not new, Dean tried to unsuccessfully move for summary judgment, which I guess is just missing it without court, which the courts and the judge have denied. Gibson is pleased with the court's decision to deny Armadillo and Concordia's 2 motions for summary judgment, as the courts have found that Gibson's case alleging that the counterfeiting and infringement of its iconic shapes should be heard by a jury and not dismissed. This is good news for Gibson as well as other guitar makers and global brands for the protection of the trademarks, which includes decades of creative innovation. Decades of creative innovation that Gibson has done. All right, that was a quote. Anyways, that's sort of Gibson's viewpoint. I guess that Dean or Armadillo company, which owns Dean and Luna and D-Drum. Armadillo owns D-Drum, Luna, Dean, some other stuff. I guess filed for it to just be a judgment, just a judge go, y'all figure it out. And so anyway, it's going to court with a jury. Now Gibson says they're happy about that. I mean, who knows? But so I'm assuming a court thing of this magnitude with a jury, sometimes these things can drag out. So I would assume it's probably still in the process of probably going on. Right. Would be my guess, because it's only been a couple of weeks supposedly since it's actually been in court. But I could not find any other data or any other stuff talking about, oh yeah, it's going on right now, and the lawyers are talking to the reporters, and like Dean's not really talking about it. Gibson's not really talking about it, which is smart on Gibson's behalf. I think Dean should probably be talking about it, honestly, because the general consensus really was popular opinion was really kind of on, it seems like it was on Dean's side of this argument. So if I was Dean, I would maybe be talking about it, but maybe they can't. Maybe they can't say anything about it. But there's not much news about it. Just Fine guitar. That's the closest thing I could find, and that was from February.
The news is being swallowed by something else.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A couple of bigger things going on right
I don't know. I think the world is kind of has their eyes on something a little bit more important. There you go.
I'm like trying to like ninja drink. Like,
you should ninja drink.
Drink like a ninja.
Yeah. So I think that's probably why we haven't heard anything, because...
Yeah, because people don't... It's not that important, really.
Yeah.
Versus like being able to...
In the grand scheme of things, it's literally like the Hatfields and the McCoys arguing over a tractor.
It's an iconic tractor, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
That's the latest news that I could...
In the grand scheme of the world, it's just a tractor.
It's just a tractor. Thanks, my tractor, sexy.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. All right. If any of y'all out there have any more current information as of May 20th, 2021, this is the most recent thing I could find on a cursory search this morning. That's all I know. Weigh in your thoughts down below. What do you think? You think Gibson is still being dumb about it? Are you pro Dean? Are you team Dean or team Gibson on this this lawsuit that's continuing? You know. Anyways, all right. Thanks for the question, Just Fine Guitar. Talk amongst yourselves. This should be nice and clickbaity, I guess. Anyways, all right, and that brings us to comment of the day.
Comment of the day. Comment of the day. Yeah. You make the comment. Read the comment.
You ask the questions, we answer questions. Comment of the day. Comment of the day goes to Kurgel Kreutzer. Kurgel Kreutzer, comment of the day. Werefoot has to be careful or some big established band might snatch Adam to make him their lead singer. He really is a great singer and can even play the guitar while singing, and there are not many of those around the harder rock circles. Hashtag Angela's Bandit. Lots of Angela's Bandits in this last
Speaking it into fruition.
Yeah, making it exist. All right, so we're talking about my buddy Adam Lamar, and we gave an update on the current goings on with the Texas metal doom hard rock band Werefoot. And where they are currently in their album cycle and gigs and shows and all that. So, which is they're kind of in limbo at the moment. But Kurgel thinks somebody else might come up and snatch up Adam Lamar and make him be part of their band. Adam is kind of in another band. He's actually in a band called the Skate Nigs, which is from an Austin band, and they've been around a while. They're like a real band. Albums and stuff. So he's actually in the Skate Nigs. He's not the singer. He's just like the rhythm guitar player, the other guitar player. He might do backup vocals. I don't know. But he is in that band, and he went, before things went cray-cray, and you could actually go out and see live music and stuff. Like he went on a tour with them where they covered, you know, multi-state tour. You know, so he's doing stuff with those guys. But, you know, it's not his band. He's just in that band. Well, I don't know how he considers it. If it's his band too, or I don't know. But Werefoot is definitely like he is the front. He's the front man for Werefoot. Wrote most of the riffs, lyrics, vocals, obviously. So, yeah, that was last week's Werefoot info. Thank you, Kurgel, for asking. First of all, I kept telling Adam, like, listen, you got some international Werefoot fans who need some Werefoot. They want some MP3s for their phones, or so you got to put it out there. If you put it out there, people are going to buy it. People are going to buy some Werefoot music and stuff if you put it out there. So
yeah.
Put it out there, Adam. So that's why I'm going to go down to Austin. Austin
is not awesome.
I don't know if it's awesome, but I'm going to go down to Austin and we're going to ride skateboards. And I'm going to be like, hey, how's your album coming? Let's go record something right now. I'm here, you're here. Let's record something.
Yep.
Right now. Make it happen. See, I have an alarm to remind me to do stuff for my music. Alpha's music. So he just needs an alarm for me to make him do Werefoot stuff. All right, thanks for the comment today, Kurgel Kreutzer. Next question, Sinner's Dwarf with the question, also from England. I think Just Fun Guitar and Sinner's Dwarf should jam together.
Awesome.
He said, recently commissioned my third Kramer XKG10 for a refinish. This time I'm not going with polka dot finish, but an EVH stripe finish with my flavor as a tribute to Eddie. I've also commissioned an LP style, opting to go with custom purple color. I know about the custom purple LP Sinner's Dwarf, super sacred. My question, is there a guitar you like or own where you think, yeah, that looks cool, but it would look better with this paint job, and then thought about having it done? Hashtag Angela's Bandit. Angela's Bandit. All right, well, great question, Sinner's Dwarf. While I was typing that out on paper, or copy pasting actually,
Right.
I was like, do I have a guitar that I don't love the finish on or would do something with? And actually, can I not drop it? Don't drop it.
Don't knock mine off.
Don't knock yours off. Actually, I have thought about it. So I have this Washburn Pilsen Idol, which is just it's just plain black. It's kind of like, this would be like their, like a Les Paul Studio, right? It's a USA guitar. That's the freaking Les Paul Custom, right? This is the bad boy USA Custom Shop, made in America, Chicago. This is also USA, but it's kind of, no binding, just basic dots. It's a basic biscuit. I have thought about, actually, it would be kind of cool to like strip the paint off the back and the sides. Maybe do a reveal binding on the top, or maybe just strip it completely down to bare wood and then do something with it. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't just like black guitars. There's a rumor going around from somewhere, somebody, that I only like black guitars. I'm obsessed with black guitars. I don't know where that rumor came from. I mean, if you just look at my Washburn collection, it's black, trans black, 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 and then Paduke. So obviously, if I was obsessed with black guitars, that would be black too.
Someone gave you that one though.
Shh. Someone did. But I wanted it. It was the ultimate one that I wanted.
Yep.
Two of these just happened to be black. And I bought them because they were a killer deal and I liked the body shape.
Right.
They could have been purple and I would have bought them. But they just happened to be black. Now I will say, since I've kind of moved on from my collecting Washburns, a lot of my other guitars are not black.
Right.
But yeah, that one would be the one. Like, it's had some damage. I've had the truss rod replaced on it because I bought it. It was already kind of a blim when I bought it. It fell off a stand, and I didn't know for a couple of years that it actually had a truss rod problem until we finally went to adjust it. So it's already had like the fretboard taken off. My guys out at Action Sound put a new truss rod in it and did some work. So it would be fine to like get in there sanding, doing some crap with. Like, I wouldn't feel bad about it because it's already had some major surgery done to it. But that would probably be the one, I think. Singer's Dwarf. Thanks for the question. Do any of you guys and gals have any guitars that you would love to have refinished? New paint job, Van Halen stripey, crocheted a beanie for it, a little sleepy beanie for your headstock. You should make beanies for headstocks. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And just to keep them safe. Thanks for that. All right, final question. So excited. This isn't taking forever. That's good. Close to it though. Frankie Chan, question: can you really tell the difference between, say, EMG 8160 versus 5766 versus 8189R, etc., if running through a beginner style rig? Whenever I see demos or comparisons, they are playing high-end guitars through some all-valve heads with pedal effects and miking up the speaker, or more recently through a Captor X cab sim. Through something like many beginner may have, or like a bedroom size 20, or through PV, 40-watt PV Viper, Boss Katana, etc., are you really going to hear it? Or comparing them in a mid-spec guitar with alternate woods, traditional mahogany, body maple cap style? Is it placebo or something your ears develop over time? And can it be learnt or taught? Great question, Frankie Chan from Australia. Crikey, mate. At least somebody from Australia is watching and asking questions, because my friend Pat David Music has not asked me a question nor left me a comment in a while.
He's busy.
And I don't care. I'm busy. I leave him comments on his videos.
He's busy.
And I'm feeling it right here. In the hard places, Pat. In my hard places.
You're fine.
I am fine. It's fine. But Frankie is awesome because he's from Australia. I was saying Frankie's awesome because he's from Australia and he's asking questions. So thank you. Can you really tell the difference? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Now, you bring up a valid point, though, and I'm laughing about it because I was watching Stay Metal Ray on Instagrams, on the grams. Ray watches our videos sometimes, so shout out to SMR, MR Ducks, SMR, Stay Metal Ray, who likes to lift weights, apparently.
Cool.
He's getting jacked.
Nice.
Anyway, so he was playing a guitar. It was like a $100 guitar. And it sounded super rad. And it was like, can you believe it's a $100 guitar? Does the gear really matter? And it did sound great. And then somebody commented, like, yeah, but what amp are you playing through? He's like, well, PV 5150. And they're like, yeah. So yeah, the amp sounds super sick. You got a $100 guitar playing through and whether you bought it used or not, you know, cheap, it's still a killer amp. I mean, I have a 5153 that's broken again, but they're super expensive amps. So when you play a $100 guitar through a $1,000 or $2,000 amp, does that really matter?
Don't know.
Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting question. And someone says, like, well, why don't you play that through a piece of crap amp and see how it sounds? And I think that's probably fair in a way, because I have a piece of crap amp. My very first amp I ever owned. I still have it. It works. I should do a video. I keep saying I'm gonna do a video about it, and I never do.
Yeah.
And I should.
Yep.
That would be interesting. Now, for me, I can tell a difference between the 8185 and the 5766 and the headset. It doesn't matter on the amp. I hear a difference. I think it's definitely noticeable enough that you can tell. It doesn't matter if it's on the crappy amp or an amazing amp or whatever. Now, sometimes like recordings, because I've made videos of comparing this pickup to this pickup, and by the time you record it into your software and then it gets uploaded to YouTube and YouTube compresses the crap out of everything, it's less noticeable, and then you're watching it on your phone with this tiny little speaker, and it's like, oh, it sounds the same. The end result is it coming out of your phone, and versus how it actually sounded in the room when it was recorded. There is definitely a difference. It's just by the time you see a video of it, it's kind of like, pretty close. But I definitely can tell a difference. That's a great idea for a video, Frankie. I've been meaning to do some more EMG videos, and I think I'll do that. I think I'll play like the 5766 versus 8185 through a nice amp, and then I'll play it through my piece of crap PV from the 80s, the little garbage practice amp. That would be fun. I will try that. I can tell a difference.
Yeah.
I think if I do that video, I think you will probably tell some difference, maybe a little bit less because of all the compression and all that crapola, but in the room, I think for sure there's an immediate difference. For sure in the response, but in the sound too. So that's what I think, Frankie. You guys, let me know what you think. You know, there's definitely a difference between the 8160 and 5766. Like, they are different pickups. Their voiceover. It's like, say, could you tell the difference between that and like a bare knuckle set? Would you hear a difference? They're definitely different. I like the 5766 a lot. The 8160s are fine, though.
Keep looking at me like I want to be like, well, actually.
What do you think about the EMG Pickups, Mrs. RNA?
I think the blah-blah-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo is better than the blur-doo-doo-blur-doo-doo-blur.
Well, you just bought some new crochet hooks today, didn't you? From Hobby Lobby, right? Isn't a crochet hook just a crochet hook?
No.
What's the difference with these ones you got today?
Grip.
The grip's different.
Grip and streamline. Which I'm really excited to use today.
But isn't it just a crochet hook?
No.
It's not? You've used many different crochet hooks, haven't you?
Yes. Metal, bamboo, different types of metal, sharp metal, rounded, plastic, acrylic.
What are the ones you got today?
These are like I don't know, kind of like a rubber, hard plastic and grippy rubber.
Polyurethane?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
But they're comfortable, right? Have you used them already?
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to go home.
Go home and crochet. But just in the hands, they feel more comfortable.
Yes. And the more streamlined it is, the easier the motion. You don't have to readjust and keep moving your hands, so it slows down the motion of the
the crochet.
So yeah.
There's a difference. I think there's a difference. You guys tell us what you think. Thank you for the question, Frankie. I've got some video ideas. I just got to sit down and crank them out. So you guys let us know if you'd like to see any of that stuff. All right, and that is the end.
Why are you wrapping it up? Yeah. Everybody wants to see. People want to hear what you have to say. I'm encouraging him. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Ninja drinking.
Now I'm going to be the quietest drinker.
See, that's what we should do on the Patreon. How to ninja drink. So you don't aggravate.
What Ryan sounds like at home. How Ryan really drinks at home. Aiden does some weird stuff when he drinks his, though. I'm like, did I do that? Is that what I used to do? Oh, man.
You actually did. And I love that. That's what actually triggered it all of me realizing how much y'all were alike. Yeah.
The way he drinks loudly.
Eats, sense of humor, the tempo of his voice, his laugh.
The cadence of his voice.
Everything.
Sense of humor.
Yes, y'all have the same.
Rugged good looks.
Yeah.
He only has half of my rugged good looks.
He's just a little brown bear.
And he has half of your amazingness.
Which makes him epic.
Yeah. He's super awesome.
Then we have our blue-eyed BFG.
How is that? Yeah. Biracial babies. That's what happens. You never know what you're going to get when you got some biracial babies.
Which is amazing. It makes the world a pretty place.
Perfect humans, really. The perfect blend. All of their strengths, none of their weaknesses.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like they're like Blade. They're like Blade. Half day walker.
Vamp kids.
Half night walker.
I kind of want to watch that now.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in
I haven't either. We should.
I probably haven't watched that in like 7 years or so.
Which one do you want to watch? The first one?
Very first one.
Or the third one?
No, first one always.
First one's
First and then third. I don't like the second one. The second one's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the zombie vampires.
Yeah, with the too much.
Yeah. Third one's funny because Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Yeah. And Jessica Biel.
Yeah. Anyways. Blade.
That was a weird conversation transition.
We talk about Blade all the time.
Patreon Blade.
Yeah. If you guys would like to see us do a Patreon or a membership thing, let us know if you think, yeah, that's cool, or like, no, that's dumb, or whatever. Let us know what you think, I guess. All right, and that brings us to the end of the video. If you watch this entire fest of questions and amazingness, we want to know that you watched the entire thing, and so it's time for secret hashtag of the day. And that hashtag is hashtag Team Dean. And we'll know that you watched this entire stinking video from beginning to end. It'll be our little secret. And everyone else who watched this little secret, everybody who watched it to the end's little secret. You guys are legends and gals and circles. And yeah, and ask us a question for next week. Leave us a comment about your thoughts from this video. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video, whatever it may be, from RNA Music. Who knows, I might be teaching you how to play fingerstyle stuff. Or play Smokey on the Water Bandit. Smokey on the Bandit Water. Who knows? We'll see you then. Until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for all the little bandits coming up who need to learn how to smoke brisket. That's what I was going to say. I don't know. Play guitar and drums and stuff and things. And grow beards. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Do some Black Velvet.
Oh yeah. Black Velvet.
It has a really great bluesy sound to it. You should learn that.
I should. I think I've learned it at some point.
I think so.
70 years ago.
Yeah.
When I was 15.
Yeah.
In 1975.
70 years ago.
70 years ago. 1975 was 70 years ago.
Oh my gosh. just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, sit by me. Oh, sit here by me.
Alright. I will do that.
Okay.
Ready?
Can you see that?
No.
Okay.